What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. If you guys are new to the channel, do me a favor and hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out. And with this video, we are going to be closing out with the last issue of Daredevil, Woman Without Fear. And if you have not been keeping up with this series, or if you have not been keeping up with Daredevil and everything going on with his event, Devil's Reign, be sure to check out the links in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series and what we have seen transpire so far, with Mayor Fisk implementing his no vigilante, no mask law, with Mayor Fisk having dossiers of information on everybody. He also had one on Elektra, and the information that Mayor Fisk has is that her job was to recruit Matt Murdock into the Hand. And this information, it got out. It got out to the Hand. In the Hand, they sent Kraven the Hunter after Elektra, with Kraven believing he could use this information to get her to fight him. What they did not know is that she already let Matt know. She told him the truth. And so to give her more motivation, Kraven the Hunter, the Thunderbolts, they go kidnap Goldie and they hold him hostage so that Daredevil has to stand toe-to-toe with Kraven the Hunter. Be sure to buy the comic, support the industry, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this final issue, we are picking up with Elektra and Matt Murdock currently in their bed right after Elektra had told him the truth, that she worked for the Hand and that her job was to recruit him. That is, until she fell in love. And instead of being met with anger, instead of being met with hostility, Matt Murdock forgave her. And though she believes that he is a fool for doing so, she can't help but love him more. That kind of kindness, that kind of forgiveness, it's something that she's not used to. It's something delicate, something fragile, and something that she will do anything to protect now. But that's what's going to bring us to current time. In the middle of an open freaking field, we have Elektra and Kraven the Hunter going at one another. Off to the side, we have Thunderbolt guards alongside Goldie, holding him hostage so that Elektra will continue to play along. And as everyone watches from the sidelines, two of the greatest fighters to ever exist are currently going toe-to-toe, with both of them being extremely skilled. It's just going to take one mistake, one slip up, and the other one gets the upper hand. That mistake, it comes from Elektra. With her slipping up, Kraven the Hunter is able to get a punch on her, one that is strong enough to knock her to the ground. And as Kraven goes in to finish this fight, Goldie throws a snowball at the back of his head, distracting Kraven just for a second, giving Elektra the opportunity to kick him in the face and make a run for it. And the reason she is making a run for it is because she is finally accepting that she's not Matt Murdock. She may pretend to be Daredevil, but at the end of the day, that's not who she is. She is Elektra. She is an assassin. She has hunted some of the best targets across the globe, and when she couldn't find them, she drew them out, realizing that she has been going about this all the wrong way. Because no matter her training, no matter the training of Matt Murdock, at the end of the day, their fighting styles are so vastly different. Matt Murdock, at his very core, he is a boxer. He is a brawler. But Elektra, she is a ninja. She is an assassin. And her best game, it is played in the shadows. And so in the building, in this darkness, Kraven the Hunter, he is hunting his prey. Little does he know that he is not the predator. Not in this building, not in these shadows. Elektra has the upper hand, and using the darkness, using his ego against him, Elektra gets the upper hand. Using all of these things to her advantage, she goes in on Kraven the Hunter, and man does she give it to him. She pummels him until Kraven the Hunter is knocked out cold. With him knocked out, this is where we see Akka, her ally, or once upon a time ally, that is inside of the hand. And this conversation, while it is relatively quick, what Elektra is letting her know is that she has every intention of bringing back the fist, the one sworn enemy of the hand. With this challenge against her being accepted, they go their separate ways. Kraven the Hunter and Akka both disappear in a flash, and with thunderbolts directly outside, Elektra, she grabs a disguise. She makes her way outside of this school, and she goes up to find Goldie. And though Goldie, he is now safe and he is free from the thunderbolts, he has tears coming from his face. And that is because he just got a phone call saying that Matthew Murdock, he was found dead in his apartment. Elektra, hearing this news, brought back to a moment where Daredevil and Elektra are fighting on top of a building. The fighting eventually turns into a kiss, but she can't help but think about that moment. Think about his embrace. Think about their love together. But hearing this news, the sadness passes over her and it turns directly to anger. With a little bit of denial, thinking maybe it's Matthew's brother. Maybe it's not Matt. Maybe it could be somebody else. But she knows more than anything that Mayor Fisk is responsible for everything that has transpired. All she can feel is the bloodlust, the want for vengeance, letting Goldie know that she is going to go murder the mayor because the only person that was actually going to be able to stop her, she was just told, died. And so now nothing stands in her way from being the assassin known as Elektra. Taking us 2 weeks later, we are picking up with Akka and one of the archpriestess of the hand. And the archpriestess is letting her know that her obsession with Elektra is really getting everything off topic. You're not focusing on our overall goal. Your obsession with this girl is gone too far. But she believed that Elektra could truly be the key to them taking over everything. The archpriestess, on the other hand, she has someone else in mind. Someone that is going to bring the beast throughout the world. That somebody is Frank Castle. Rocking his new Punisher logo, it looks like he is working for the hand. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I thoroughly have enjoyed this line. With the 3 issues, it really has been a lot of fun because we have seen Elektra really struggling with her trying to adopt Matthew Murdock's type of fighting philosophy and morality. And this is extremely difficult for her, especially after her years of training with the hand, training to be an assassin, after everyone she has killed, after everyone she has murdered. This is one of the most difficult things that she has ever had to do, but she's also learning. Just like fighting against Kraven the Hunter, she was trying to fight like a brawler, like a boxer, out in the open with no surroundings, going toe to toe. That's a fight she is going to lose 80% of the time. But if you put her in the shadows, if you let her work like a ninja, like an assassin, then she can do almost anything. And so really, Elektra is just trying to find her balance. Her balance in everything that is going on. And as this series had started out, she had stopped herself from going and killing Mayor Fisk. And that is because of Matt Murdock. But now hearing that he is in fact dead, or at least he is believed to be dead, there is nothing standing in her way from slicing him ear to ear. And then of course what everybody has been talking about, it's been on the page of every comic book news source that is out there. Frank Castle, he has a new logo. He has a new Punisher symbol. And that is specifically because he is working with the hand. And I've heard all of the real world theories about, the Blue Lives Matter, the police adopting it, and Marvel wanting to change the logo because of that. But I don't find any merit to that. I haven't actually found anybody stating that that is in fact the reason. It really just looks like they're trying to change things up, trying to get people to read this new Punisher #1 that is going to be coming out here soon. Because we all know that Frank Castle, he's eventually gonna go back to his regular logo. wrong. My guess is that the Punisher is working undercover, trying to infiltrate the Hand and take them down. And so anybody worried that this symbol is going to stay around, don't worry, it's not going to last forever. It's something that he is doing just for the time being, and I promise you, once we get into Punisher #1 and that series, it's going to tell you that exact same thing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your theories. If you have not yet, do me a favor, hit that sub button, hit that notification bell, make sure you're not missing any of the awesome content that we have coming out, and until the next breakdown.